Alright, well, I just posted a video and I didn't have much progress, so it was just a little tools, dollar store bounty review, and things like that. I found some cool stuff at the dollar store, and that I'm gonna use. And then I did I really couldn't do too much as far as anything really went here in the building process. But let's see, what did I do? So we got all the parts here still. Let's see, there are the, what do you call these? I don't know what you call these. The rear wing? What do you call that part? I'm not sure. You know, I don't know. But there it is. There's that part. And because, you know, paint has to dry and all that, all I did was put the base white on. They're supposed to be white. And then up at the top there, they're yellow. And there's a little bit of aluminum color, sort of like what's going on in the wing there. That goes on, I believe, the front of it. Just somewhere. Where? Right there. And then the decals go on, and the little crazy lightning bolt. But basically I'm trying to get the colors down, and then I can get the whatever decals on. And they're gonna have to be, they're pretty white, so they gotta be weathered and all that. Right now they're just kind of just sitting on there, but you know, pretty cool. It's kind of what things will look like when we're all together there. So plain, you know, didn't do too much. I did those other little parts there. I think part of that's supposed to be gray. I'll get to that when I get to it. I gotta let this paint cure. It's gotta set up for a little while before I can do too much. I also have to get some yellow for the tips there. I might have some, I don't know, I think I gotta pick some up. The other thing I did, setting this aside if I can, over here, the other thing I did was reprime the Enterprise C. Now, please help me. I sanded and tried to fill some seams. Now there was a seam, let's see, here, that's pretty much gone. It's gone, but you can see all the little, I got imperfections everywhere. And I knew it was bad, but it's bad. I mean, man. But the seams are gone. Where are we here? There. It's pretty much gone. There was a bad seam that went down the middle there. It's kind of gone. So a lot of little touch up that I gotta do. I wanted to make it kind of more perfect than it wanted to be. And I don't know that I achieved that. The primer right at the moment is thick, and as you can see the bottom is atrocious. I mean, that was a lot of the glue. I used filler in some areas. So I just gotta do some more sanding, I guess. But, you know, I mean, I lost some, even in some areas in here. I lost these here. I'm gonna have to try and rescribe that back or something, because I wanted it to look nice. I mean, it's not a super fantastic great model, but I was trying to achieve, like, you know, niceness. There's a seam here that goes all the way around. That I didn't go too crazy trying to attempt to fill because of the way it recesses, but now I'm kind of thinking that I kind of do want to fill it. So right now I think I'm going to let the primer set up, and oops, I still don't like this base. I like the way it sits, like that's kind of a cool profile. But for one, the plastic that the base is made out of is strange. It seems to be like layered. I put a hole in it that I had to fill there, and that like burned in it like glue or something. And for another thing, it's rather unstable, and it's, I might go with something else. I might try and mount. Now I have this significant holes under here that I created. But I think to use it, it has to be permanently mounted. Looks pretty cool like that. I could paint this model just as it is and lay all the decals on. It'll look pretty nice, but I was trying to get a better caliper. The idea here is to up the ante in my model abilities. I want to achieve a level that's beyond what I'm at, and I want to be able to get, I won't call it a product. For me, it's a product for myself, but it's, you know, it's not like it's a product that I'm selling, but I want an overall good product for me. I mean, you know, I'm not really in the business of selling models, obviously, but you know, it's a product for me. It's, or a friend, you know. I've given some of my models away, and you know, this is a cheap model. This is a snap tight, you know, but with all the seams and everything, I mean, I really just wanted to pick up the caliper of this. And in some areas, I just, for now, I kind of dropped the ball. I don't know, I'll fix it. But the plane at this point is coming out better than the Enterprise C. I mean, geez. No worries though, we're gonna get it. I'm gonna get it to a point where it's gonna look really good. Plus, the paint is gonna hide a little bit more, and you know, I really wanted the seams gone. The seams were, they had to go, and they're gone. They're right there. There's no seam there. And there was a big seam there, so not using filler really, and only using CA to kind of melt the plastic together, you know, so to speak. And there was a seam there, and that's gone. So, you know, maybe I'm being too hard on myself. But yeah, that's really all the progress for now. A little bit of primer, a little bit of paint. But it's a lot of progress because it looks like, you know, it looks a lot more complete. We're assembled. It's one solid color. I got some more sand on that. I'll sand that down some more. And the plane, I mean, that's a big step on the plane too here. I don't want to lose these parts. Put these in here. Leave it open so they cure. Those away. And the plane, yeah, I mean, that's just, it looks a lot more complete like that. You know, so get a good shot of things here. Yeah. Trying to get it right. So that's it for now. Check back and have a little bit more. Hopefully get the Enterprise C cleaned up, and we'll get a lot more progress done on the F-14, and more in coming days.